I'm gonna take a nap before. Cause I usually wake up early. I can't sleep in late.
Hey, I was up at like 8 o'clock and I'm like, I'm tired. I went to bed at 1. I'm just jacked up, ready to go.
Hey, you got 7 hours. That's good.
Played yesterday, before that, about 2 weeks. So,
Hi, bro.
Alright, everyone, looks like we're about ready to start this one up. Sorry for being a few minutes late. Traffic kind of got to the players a little bit. You know how fun the holiday traffic is, but here, you ready? Evan on versus Trey Jankowski. Evan is getting 3 on the wire. Those are already added into the score, so this is actually the very first game as we start off here. I've just actually seen Trey play myself. From my understanding, he's a pretty good shot, and which is a good thing. We've all seen Evan here a few times, so expect a good match here. Evan started off with a little bit of stroke of bad luck on this one as he scratches on the first break. It's a pretty open table, so Trey's going to have his opportunity here. And tables are newly recovered as of just a few days ago. This is actually the first match that's been played on since we recovered them. So anybody that plays on newly covered tables knows that that can come with its own challenges. So we'll see how the two of them handle that little bit of an issue. But it's like as far as speed goes, Trey's starting off pretty strong. Trey starting off very much in control here as he gets through his first 3 with no problem. A little bit jacked up over the top of the 6, but that 4 ball is not not too bad of a shot. He kind of just needs to lay that one out a little bit, and should be sitting pretty good on that 5 ball. It's up table a little bit. It comes up a little bit short on that 4 ball. Leaving Evan a good opportunity here.
If the pocket's obvious, you're good, right? And some people hate. Some people feel like you didn't call. So, just want to make sure. I'm good with it. But if it's like a 50-50, I'll let it go.
Alright, once after that little bit of a delay, we actually got a guest host that's joined us over here. What's going on, folks? And it's Mr. Derek the Prairie. It's going to be playing over here on Friday. He's got a big match coming up. That's a tough one, but a good one.
Yeah, Bobby Garza plays real good, so.
Yeah, looking forward to Bobby being here. I've been talking to Bobby for a while about trying to make his way over, so glad he's finally able to do that and set up a...
Well, him and Janine have a good Scotch doubles tournament going on Saturday at Stroker, so they'll be in town. I told him I'd give him a little bit of action, so we'll see what happens. If I play good, I got a real good chance to win. I mean, he does as well, you know, he plays real good. You know, he's a top pro, he's house pro out of his pool hall, I believe out of Park Avenue Billiards. You know, and he plays a lot, so it should be a good one, but right now we have a good one in our hands, Evan and Trey.
Without a doubt. Evan got the first one, brings him up to 4-0. That's pretty important. When you give up some weight like what Trey did on this one, getting that first game is kind of important. So yeah, a little bit of disadvantage right now.
That's a little bigger of a spot, especially the way that Evan plays man can run out. So Evan and Trey, I think Trey has his hands full right here. So we'll see what happens.
When we took away some of the typical advantage from Evan because since the tables have now been recovered, even he doesn't know them. So
It looks real good, so it looks like the tables will be sliding today, so anything's possible. I think Evan's going to play this Karen right here.
yeah, I think he's gonna get this one.
And
Brings him up to 5-0.
5-0 Evan.
So $2,000 in the middle on this one, or $1,000 per man. That's a decent little wager to start off with.
Yeah. 2,000 in the middle was a pretty good amount. Kudos to Trey for making the drive over here to play. I don't know where exactly he's from. I think I just heard he was from Northport, so I mean that's a little bit of a drive, but kudos to him for coming over and giving Evan some action, especially Evan winning all the time here, coming here and getting a spot. I mean, that's real huge. You gotta have heart to do that.
Yeah, he sent me Trey had to start off with a little frustration. He sent me a screenshot of the traffic on the way here. And it was like a 30-minute delay over on 75 just trying to get him here. So that's not a fun way to start the day.
What would you like to do here? Shoot the one in the corner, come over, play the 3 on the side. Try to get you a breakout shot for the 3. I don't think the 3 goes past the 8.
That one's tough. He's gonna try to get that little window, and looks like he did. Sure did. But I don't think he's gonna be able to get shape on that pretty too easily from there. But find a way he's back on the other side. If he just stopped a little shorter, he might have had a carom shot.
Yeah, I think he's bound to play safe here. Maybe set a 3 down table and the cue ball back behind the 8 ball.
And who knows, going to take some speed control in there again.
New felt slides all over the place. It won't play like it normally does, so
he's calling it.
Evans got to be careful here.
Maybe he can go off the rail? I know he's trying, but it's like he may leave something open.
He got a little lead right there, a little roll. I think Trey can see the edge of this. Good shot. Good shot by Trey.
Let's see if we can put it over here so we can see it. See if we can pull some comments up over here.
I think Evan's going to go ahead and probably kick in this ball.
So they are not playing called shots on this one, so this is definitely one of those follow its fails, hit it hard.
Yeah. Bound to play that way, you can definitely get some rolls, so. I got 4th over at Ben Shots Julio. I fell short in the last match playing for 3rd. I lost 5-3 to the guy that just previously, the match before, played Jay Hall and beat him 5-1. So I was kind of in a tough run, especially starting out the match. Him up 3-0. Had to grind back and just fell short. So.
They had some tough competition on the bet.
Oh, that was the strongest 30-man field, or actually 28 players, I should say, that I've ever seen in a local $30 tournament. So that was real tough. Dave Stem, Justin Hall, Kyle Bova, Evan, Jeannie Seaver. Yeah, she played real good. She got Justin Hall on the winner side. 7-4, 7-5, I believe. She was playing good all weekend, and I commend her for grinding, and she came all the way back to play Kyle. She got unfortunate. She got up 6-0 on Kyle on the winner side, and Kyle actually came back to win that match. What a match that was. But that was a great tournament. If you guys are ever in the area, looking for a tournament, Alex, the guy that owns Bank Shots, he's gonna be running that. I think he said either weekly or once a month. He's gonna be holding a 9-ball tournament every Saturday, or I think it's once a month. I'm not exactly sure. I was talking about it with him over the weekend. $30 buy-in, and I think they also do a players auction as well. So yeah, Trey didn't draw that ball as well as he should. Left him tough row here. I can't see this ball.
It doesn't look like it.
I think he's going to try to kick it in a small one rail, send it in the corner, trying to get a shot on the 8.
Good hit.
Good hit. Very good.
Not too bad of a lead for him, did it?
No, he got a little bit of a roll right there with the cue ball bouncing off the rail and hitting the 7. I would go out on a limb and say Evan might try to bank this ball and get on the 8.
It seems like he'd have a little tough time staying on the 8, trying to bank it, but...
Or he might play the 7 to the 8 and just go 2 rails with the cue ball down table to play safe. Yeah, that's a good shot as well. Slow rolling that ball. But it seems that the table's rolling pretty fast, so you gotta really control the cue ball here.
It looks like we're going to see a jump cue come out on this one. It's a short jump, but makeable one. If he makes it, he's going to get all over the world in the world. But
yeah, this is a relatively difficult jump shot here, trying to stay down on for the 8. If he, oh no, jumps it too far.
it's an extra spring in it.
Yeah. Oh, 44 meters, that's awesome.
It's a good show. And thanks everyone for showing up. We see the viewer count over here rising up, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, this is a real good match right here. Like I said, Evan got up 2 games, with like I said before, with Trey coming over from I think Northport's on the other coast, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, coming all the way over here from the other coast, giving up a huge spot to a real well-known player in the area, that's been playing a lot and winning a lot of matches against some real tough players. So, I think Evan's going to get out here and be up 6-0.
It actually looks like he's getting the speed down pretty quick. That was a nice roll across the grain here.
Yeah. I feel like Evan's just going to make this 9-ball with a little bit of follow-up and just take the shot on the 10. Oh, he forces it. What a good shot by Evan.
It's 6-0. Good start.
Nate Beal beats watching Derek Prairie play pool. That's a good one, buddy. Hey, I miss ya. Hey, I'll have to come over, one of these months and play in your tournament. Nate Beal actually runs a tournament over, I think it's called Police, I believe, Nate. 10-ball tournament, $30 buy-in with a player auction as well. He always runs a good tournament. He's a real good guy. If you guys are ever in the area over about that time, I recommend going over to play that tournament. I went over there 2 months ago, and it's honestly a pretty strong field for a monthly. Anthony McGlory was there, James Sandaler, Sam Cantor, a lot of strong players.
And Sal, thank you. I see all the string of stars over there. Really appreciate that. And for those of you that are watching, we're actually doing a little something different whenever it comes to the month of December. So starting on Tuesday through Christmas, all of the donations that we get, whether it's through the different apps that we have up at the top, whether it's the stars, what the players give us, every one of those are actually going to go to charity, 100% of them. So I'll get a flyer, I'll get that posted. We want to make sure we take care of some of these, some of the families that have been hit pretty hard throughout the year. Not exactly sure which charity, so we're looking for options since we don't have a ton of time to kind of go through research. What we typically like to do is something along the lines of trying to help out a local family. I just unfortunately don't have a lot of time to sort of look through and then find out like the best ones. So we're probably just going to find one of our regular like 401c type charities, whether it's Toys for Tots or something along those lines. But we'll be starting that Tuesday, so make sure starting there that we get some shares out, we get some of these donations in, and get some of the families around here taken care of.
And that's a big thing, Alan. That's awesome, for you to do something like that. And I like to tell everybody, Alan's doing this for the players, and he's helping everybody out. I mean, he keeps up on the tables. If you're ever in the area trying to find a game, I recommend trying to message Alan and try to set someone up. He's always looking for newer players to come over and play at his place. He has a beautiful 9-foot table and a 7-foot diamond. And Alan's not really looking for nothing, besides good matches coming over here. So, everyone that comes over here and plays that knows Alan knows that he's an awesome guy and doing a great thing. So, I got fortunate to be able to meet the guy, and I could say he's an awesome person. So,
Try to do what we can over here. We've definitely met some people that I've never had a chance to talk to that's come over and played, and everybody's been super respectful. So we've been really lucky.
You tried to play the 4-10 there, got a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
Evan, I believe, could see a 4 ball.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably going to make this 4.
It's on the wrong side of it, so me. So go and slow roll that and see if he can get that 5 ball in.
He might either play this with inside the slow roll right there, or he might try to come around 3 rails and try to get on the 8 ball, or 7 ball. Yeah, and he does.
Few rails.
Oh.
He definitely does have to slow down.
No way.
All the places on
The fast table with new cloth, and he overrolls it.
That's where I leave it.
Brutal roll. Yeah. This is brand new cloth. When did this get installed?
It actually got put in last Sunday, but since I've been out of town all week, then this
this is the first time the tables get played on since it's got refelted. So this table's sliding, as I can tell, and it's going to for the next probably I'd say 2-3 weeks, maybe a little longer until it really breaks in. But this is brand new cloth and just got done. Evan with a little tough jump shot, and
just about
Trey's got a little roll there. Here we go. Let's see if he can get out. He got 4 balls. I would assume he's going to play a stop shot here. Play the 8 ball in the side pocket.
He really needs this one.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a little tester right here to see if he is going to get out. I'm assuming he's got a good shot. Or for the 8, play the 9. I think I go to say that Trey's going to get out here with 4 wide open balls on the table. The guy plays real sporty.
Got a little straight he wanted to, but he shouldn't have any trouble drawing that one.
Yeah, I just draw this. I would just draw this 1 rail, come back out, play the 10 in the corner.
Almost looks like there's a touch of an angle there. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, it was. Straight in on the 10 ball.
6-1 versus 7-0, so that's a pretty substantial difference.
That's a huge swing right there. 1 game for him. Instead of Evan being up 7-0, that's real tough. So good thing he got on the board. Let's see how this break goes for him and see if he can break in 1 run right here.
And Spencer, one of these days, I'm definitely gonna do that. I keep threatening to embarrass myself, but we'll get out there. I've got a couple pieces of equipment coming in that kind of makes some of this stuff back here a little bit easier, so I can try to drag somebody else in the box. But I'm gonna get out there hopefully before the end of the year. Problem is, on this side of the glass, I don't miss. It's not gonna be the same on the other side.
It's a little different when you're on the table than looking at the table, because you may see a little different angles. You might be able to
Oh, yeah.
see if you can see the ball a little closer than we can in here. You know,
About a 7:30, 7:40 Fargo on this side. of the ball.
commentating, yeah. Most people are. It's real tough, you know. Being a good player isn't easy. You know, it takes a lot of time, a lot of time on the table to be a top player. And these guys are real good players. You know, Evan's been playing for a while. I know Trey's been playing for a while.
It looks like this one, he can just, a little bit of draw and just bounce off the rail. If he just gets back out in the open, it's really all.
Yeah, honestly, I might either draw one rail or go with the cue ball. Yeah, he is. Good shot there. Draw one rail. Good leave on the 2-ball.
He's going to have some kind of an angle regardless of where he left it, so should be able to just.
I just play this with play this with a little bit of top right. Get beneath the 3-ball. Good shot.
Good speed to get back up.
Yeah. Good shot.
Looks like he's starting to get a little more comfortable.
Trey's never played on this table before, so you know, for him coming over, getting a big spot on the table he's never played a table he's never played on before, that's also tough as well. So Trey looks like he's actually hitting the ball pretty well right now. So
Yeah, with that one, I'd say that the way he's rolled down, he's definitely feeling more comfortable for now. I don't believe he just played the 2 rails and come back across.
yeah. Honestly though, that on the 3-ball going to the 4, I think that's the right shot, because you just play 1 rail out here to play the 6 and get shape on the 7. Playing rotation's a funny game, especially playing 10-ball. You know, the break is a lot tougher, and your decision making is huge in this game. I always try to play 3 balls, try to look 3 balls ahead where I'm going to put the cue ball. It makes it a little easier, because if you get out of line any sorts, you're not going to get out. I mean, you might get a roll here and there that might lead you to your out, but it's always easier to try to plan 2-3 balls ahead where you want the cue ball at.
Hey Dave, how's it going?
What's up, Dave Stem? It was nice seeing you for the first time the other day. Got to play in the tournament. Got to play super sporty. Dave is actually a big one-pocket player. I know he'd probably love to get a one-pocket match over here at Allen's. If anybody's looking for a game, I'm sure you can message Dave and you guys set something up with Allen.
Trey's looking really good on this one.
Yeah, this is a real good out for him right here. He honestly needs this game. 6-2 is a lot better than 7-1. So what a good shot by Trey.
Yeah.
Table's rolling perfect for him. He's getting on the right sides of the ball. I mean, he's not exactly straighter on this ball, but he just rolled this ball in, and
One of them needs to get those 3 games back as soon as possible, and
Yeah.
find out the other 3 games with the rest of the set.
good out by Trey.
I think that was a breaking run, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't think Evan got to the table that time. Nice out. Nice break and run by Trey.
I see Travis and Spencer talking over here on the sidelines again. And Travis, I'm gonna make you put up some money whenever we book your match.
Is that a bar box table there? Yes, Dave. He has a 7-foot blue labeled diamond, and he also has a blue labeled 9-foot diamond as well. Both the tables have just been recently reclothed. The 9-footer was done a week ago from today, and the 7-footer, I believe, was done 3 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken.
That's about right.
So, yeah, Alan, you know, is trying to keep these tables in good conditions, you know, for players coming to play on his tables, you know, and looks like a Trey broke dry here. Evan could get out here. The only ball I may see is the 5, but it looks like he goes by the 9, so I believe Evan can get out here. He does got a shot on the 2.
Run that one back around a little bit, but he should be okay. He's going to be a little bit of a weird angle. He's going to want to go into that 7 ball coming off the 3 when he gets up there, but
I just played with a little bit of inside spin and come out 2 rails.
A little bit out.
Good call by Evan. Yeah, and that.
I mean, which one's the position? You can just draw off of it now.
In that particular position, the player sitting down has the option to leave the ball right where it was or to put it back. And Trey was nice enough to put it back because if the 7 would have been left there, Evan wouldn't have had a shot on that 3 ball. So kudos to Trey for being a nice guy and putting that ball back.
It's going to come flying off that 7 ball.
Ooh, really? Oh, what a shot.
Instead, it ends up perfect.
Yeah, he almost threw it to the side pocket. That would have been a little brutal roll.
He's doing good now.
Yeah, he's just going to roll this ball up, play the 5 in the corner. Same thing here. He may draw this ball to play the 6 in the corner.
I thought he might go forward, but he could draw it.
Yeah, I was going to say he's either going to roll forward, play the 6 in the side, or he's going to draw back a hair and play the 6 in the corner. This is the more smarter decision. You want to try to not move that cue ball as much as possible playing in this game. I know it's kind of hard on the big table, but the least some movement of cue ball as possible, the better control you're going to have, you know. If you watch a lot of these better players, they're not trying to move the cue ball 4 or 5 rails trying to get position. They just play natural shape and take what the cue ball gives them sometimes, because that's honestly the better option. Oh, Evan just drew that a little too far. I don't think he has any problem here. I think he's just going to make the ball, but he got center table. And what a good shot by Evan.
And Leon fixing it out, thank you. We don't get to hear too much the audio from the streams, so I'm actually looking at the YouTube link now. It should be fixed here in just a moment.
Evan was a good out, up 7-2 now on a race 18, getting 3 games on the wire. So the score without the spot would be Evan up 4-2. He's playing good right now on the conditions. Like I said, with the new cloth, the table's really sliding, so table's gonna play a little different than what he's used to, but nothing out of the ordinary. Nice break by Evan, but not so good a leave on the 1 ball. It may look like he can make this. He looks like he can make this ball right here. So he's probably just gonna play 1 rail, come out and play the 2 ball.
Oh, it catches the 6.
Yeah.
Pretty open table for Trey to come back to.
Yeah, Trey needs this ball, needs this game right here. Every game's important. Being down 7-2.
Got a lot of noise for some reason. I don't know why.
shot by Trey. He's probably going to try to bring his cue ball 3 rails, actually maybe 4 rails around, and try to have a shot at the side pocket. He shoots it very well. Straight in on the 4 ball. Trey is definitely getting the speed down on the table very quickly, so oh no.
Comes up a little lucky on the lead.
I think Evan can see the edge of this, but he may, I think, kick at this. He might kick at this if he can't see the whole ball, or he may cut it in the corner pocket. Evan's a little, tricky to sometimes commentate on because he's such a different player. He can play very well, but sometimes his outs are a little unusual.
Unconventional.
Yeah. But, I mean, you can't knock the guy because he plays super sporty, so.
Little mistake on that one. Trey comes back to the table with just 4 balls to knock off of here and pretty open. If you think you draw on this one, draw on the 7 ball to come back over for the 8, go ahead and play it. Draw 1 rail.
Yeah, he might honestly draw 2 rails. Oh, he hit it real good. Oh.
Pretty much did. This one didn't go too much further, but still sitting good.
Yeah, he can make this ball. Honestly, I might, I wouldn't try to draw because you might draw over to the side. Honestly, I would just play this with a little bit of top left and run into the 10 to shoot in the corner or to the side. Yeah, what a shot!
Nice.
What a shot!
I mean,
He got a little roll there, but ain't nothing he can not overcome. So I think we're going to see 7-3 with his break in a race to 18. Trey's gaining a little bit of ground here, so
yeah, he's doing that quickly too. And so for those of you that are watching the YouTube channel, it sounds like we've got that one fixed. Sorry to start off a little rough. Should be a lot better now. He marks it up. It's going to be 7-3, moving into rack number 11. So headwind's starting to come his direction. He hasn't changed it yet, but I'm sure he will in just a moment. Nearly missing the 1 ball. Go for the dry break.
10 ball is honestly tough to break, even with this magic rack on this table. Playing on a diamond. 10 ball normally is tough to break, but 10 ball with the magic rack, you got to just find and try to adjust your break as you're going. That's what I try to do when the break ain't working. I try to adjust as I'm going.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about you, but I know a lot of people, myself included, just kind of gauge it by where the 1 ball is going towards that side pocket, a little low, a little high, so a little harder, a little softer.
Yeah, if you're breaking, good 10 ball. Normally you can get the one to either run up in the corner or you can get the one to run into the side depending on where you're breaking from. Oh, what a bad roll that was.
Awesome. Thank you, Leon. And Mr. Travis, thank you for the donation. Just saw that one come across.
Yeah, Trey got to a little tough situation. I think he was trying to play a two-way there, banking the one on the side, playing the cue ball behind the two. So, honestly, I think we might just see a safety right here. Honestly, maybe I'd say try to just play the one ball up to the top rail and leave the cue ball right where the one's sitting and try to let Evan do something with it. Oh, what a good shot.
He made that okay.
Yeah,
It's
he
an
made.
easy, I mean, a makeable jump shot. I won't say an easy one.
Yeah, Evan's gonna probably jump this ball right here.
He's got a lot of room to work with. He tries the Corey Dole type of jump shot on that one with the shooting with playing cue. Speaking of Corey Dole,
Yeah,
nice little stroke of luck for him to get in the Moscone Cup this year.
yeah. That I mean, as much as we'd all like to see Team USA win, I just think they're a little over their heads this year because Team Europe is well stacked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they got a couple of top players in the world on that team. You know, and Team USA, as always, you know, comes to play, but that Team Europe this year is just a real strong team. So, but I'm still pulling for Team USA, of course. So maybe they could get some rolls and they can win. Good shot by Evan. Probably shoot the three here in the corner. Either roll up or draw for the four in the same corner, or even on the side. Like I said, Evan's a little different to try to commentate on because, I mean, that is still a good shot. Roll up, play the four on the side.
We joked around here one time before about if you're able to call all of Evan's shots, you probably don't know how to play pool.
Yeah,
Somehow or another, this kind of makes it work every time.
looks to be like Evan's probably going to get out here.
Looks like it had a small glitch. Should pick right back up. It didn't. Okay. Oh, the network actually glitched. So that was on my end. I can't even blame Facebook for that one. Hopefully everybody is still here. Looks like
We
just
just-
picked back up.
Yeah, we just had a little glitch down. Please let us know if the stream's back up.
if you can't hear me say hello.
Yeah.
Luckily it switches over to a backup, but it still shocked that one a little bit.
Evans up 8-3 right now. Trey made one mistake and Evan made him pay for it. That's what goes to show with playing good players. What a break by Evan. He's gonna like this right here.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Straight in on the three. I would go to say that he's probably going to try to maybe get behind the six ball here, playing it two rails. Can you playing
Number
it?
3.
Yeah, I would say this way.
Let me get you that screen a little closer so you can do some drawing.
I would say he's going to probably play this two rails behind the six. I want to try to slow roll this and play the combo because oh no, that was a little brutal. This is a big game for Trey right here. Being down 8-3, he needs this right here. 8-4 is a little better than
Slow down a little bit.
Ooh. He drew just a little too much, but I don't think it's nothing to really worry about. I think he's just going to pocket this ball, maybe run into the 10 coming off the rail above the 9 ball. Have a shot at the 9.
Didn't even have to run, so did a great shot.
Yeah, what a good shot that was by Trey. One rail out, play it in the side. Yes, sir.
Can't do it much better than that.
No, he hit it pretty sporty. Nevin's going to give it to him. All right, we got 8-4. Trey making his way back slowly but surely. Let's see if he adjusts to the break and see if he can make a ball. He's been struggling the last few breaks. At the last break, he broke dry, so we'll see what he does here.
Yeah, Trey's definitely a decent shot. I mean, coming over, very first time on these tables and to shoot the way that he is, he's got some great control on that cue ball.
Yeah, he's a real great player, and he knows how to control a cue ball. Trey plays very smart pool. Like we said before, coming over here, giving a spot is real tough, especially against a guy that's been winning almost every match he's played in the last 3 months, including myself. But what a good break. Hopefully the one the one hung up for him. So let's see if he can get out here. Slow roll the cue ball, make the 1. I really don't see no problem balls here. The only problem I could see is from the 3 to the 5. Just depending on how he gets on the 3 ball will determine if he's going to get out or not.
Leaves a little extra angle on it.
Yeah.
Still makeable. I mean, obviously it's going to force the 2 ball down table. It's just going to go kind of quick. You don't want to pop
this
back up behind
table's really rolling fast, so he needs to have good cue ball control here. What a shot that was.
A little inside English just to make sure it stays clear.
Yeah, he got a good roll there. Personally, I would go probably 2 rails to the cue ball, to the side rail.
Got a big stretch on this one, so he's not gonna like the stroke on it, but
We're just gonna draw.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's gonna it's a little inside, but he knew what he was doing.
That was a good stroke by Trey. Probably just rolled his 5 ball into the side, get straight on the 6. Trey needs this game right here. A5 is he gets back to even with Evan with the 3 game spots. So what a good shot and stroke, cue ball control by Trey.
Oh yeah, he's sitting real good now.
On the conditions, Trey's playing very well with new cloth. Coming over here, 2-hour drive.
Traffic.
Yeah, traffic as well. All sorts of them. Oh, we got it glitching again.
This one might just be that one. I don't see any problems on this side.
Is there a way to watch this on the 1080 on YouTube?
Yes.
Yes, there is. Tang T. Yes, John Dan Duran, that's me in the booth.
And actually, let me see if I can't post the. So for anybody that does want to watch it on YouTube, we also have a bigger live stream channel on there that it is showing it is in the full 1080. Get that address out of here.
Is the mic on?
Yes.
And a good out by Trey. He now got it back to even after being down 6-1.
I think this is just we stop. Yep. There's nothing dropped the video. Fine.
Look.
Nice. Nice break again. Cue ball gets kicked back down to the bottom of the table. And down here.
Trey just tried to play a safe behind the 6 and it rolled out on him. Evan might try to play 2 rails with a cue ball here to get shape on the 3.
Oh, takes a big swing at that one, and looks like he's going to leave an open shot for Trey coming back to the table. So for anybody that that is watching a larger screen that might want it in the 1080p, I just posted the link on over in the comments section, just pinned it down there at the bottom. So feel free to pull that one up. Again, when it comes to like phones and tablets and all that, doesn't make a difference. Those aren't going to register that high anyway. Or it'll say it will, but it's really not.
I don't think Trey wanted to be in that spot. I think he wanted to roll just past the 10 ball. He may just play safe here or cut the 2 in the side and try to come off the 9 and get shape on the 3. But I'd assume he's going to try to play safe here.
Seems like a much easier
shot than try to shoot the 2 in the side.
I mean, he could try to
yeah, like I said,
bank the 2 and get on the 3, but
yeah, he could possibly also bank the 2.
looking at that cut though. Inside. It's thin, but it's there.
Yeah, I would say probably coming off the 9-2 rails. Oh, he tried to stop it. Wow. What a shot that would have been.
He's a pretty open shot for Evan coming back to the table. Just follow that up a little bit and
play the 3 ball on the side.
Mm-hmm. And once it's about as straight as possible, so we can get on that 5.
Yeah, he probably just wants to roll on right on the other side of the side pocket.
Nice little bounce to help him out a little further.
Nice hold.
Yeah, it is.
Nice hold.
See him when pushing this one forward pretty good in 2 rails. Back over to the.
I might just try to draw out 1 rail. Oh, he did follow with 2 rails. That's a real tough shot right there. And he got perfect. He got perfect. Wow, what a shot by Evan. Oh, no. Oh, he might get a little lucky.
No, not if it goes.
No,
in.
it didn't roll enough. Wow.
And he wasn't going to get lucky either direction on that one, even if it went.
Wow.
Didn't have much of a shot. That's kind of it's a bit of an uncharacteristic miss on that one.
Yeah, and pretty open table here for Trey.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't see no problem balls here for him. So he's gaining ground. It could be 8-6 Evan, gaining from the 3-game spot that Evan got. So
Just a little stop shot, nothing too fancy.
ooh, he got all of that one, but he made it. Yeah, we got 8-6 now. He's marching his way back, down from 6-1. So
Definitely showing why he was okay with giving up those 3 games.
yeah, he is playing pretty good right now. Evan, like I said, made a pretty huge mistake missing that 7 ball this last rack to go up 9-5. Trey broke the balls good last rack, so we'll see what he can do here. You want some?
Really taking his time looking over that table real quick and making sure he's going to shoot it the way that he wants to. Get from that 1 to 3, I guess that's what he's looking at now. Got a little something in the way. He's actually just going to kick behind it. Send that 1 ball back down table. Oh, catches the 4 on the way, though.
Question like me. Just trying to.
The ball in hand for Evan. Won't call it a completely open table, but not a whole lot of problems on it.
This guy. Well, who invited you?
Leave himself a nice little angle on that 3 ball. That 4 ball must pass in that side pocket. Can't really tell it too well from here, but just jamming in a little on the strong side to get back down below, and that will cost him the shot. Trey coming back to the table with a little bit of a cut. Makeable, but not a gimme. If he makes it, he should end up with a pretty decent leave on that 5 ball. That cue ball is definitely going to want to travel all the way back down. That's that one just a little bit, and I'll even have him back to the table with an open shot on that 4 ball. Jacked up a little over the 8, but still makeable. Doesn't really have to do anything fancy to it. Just let that one kind of roll a little bit and undercuts it. Nicely done by Trey on that one. He's lifting himself a real easy shot on the 5 ball on the side. Just roll it up a little bit. Nicely done by Trey on that one. He smooth strokes that one on into that bottom corner. Draw shot off that 7 ball should leave him pretty well. He could even elect to go forward if he likes that 8 ball on the side, but looks like he's queuing up. Go ahead and draw it 1 rail and back out. And it's up a little short on that one, but gets looks like he got a little lucky on the lead with 8 ball mostly in the way. Evan can still see the edge of the 7 ball, but not a wide open shot here. Checking to see if he can hide it behind that 8 ball. Looks like he may have been able to do that. A little tough to tell. No, you can see part of it. I can't really tell if he can get all the way to the edge of it to make that one in. Looks like he's queuing up like it will, though. Bottom right English and drills that one right on in. Leads himself for the 8 ball. Again, nicely done. They're looking pretty strong on this rack. Oops. He's gonna bring this one back within a game.
We got a little comments over here.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon and Justin Hall playing Kaylee and Donnie Mills.
Watch out if you say those 2 names too close together, Justin's gonna get mad.
Yeah. Honestly, a good match for me and Jay Hall versus Kaylee and Donnie Mills. What a match that would be, huh?
Then you just gotta get them to go for it.
Yeah. Well, we got Evan up 8-7 with Trey's break-in 3 on the wire. Trey's been playing pretty good. Evan's been making a couple mistakes here and there, but see Trey's adjusting his break, so he broke pretty decent. And didn't leave himself much. He's probably got to go ahead and play safe here. Good shot by Trey here. Evan might have enough to masse to the 1. And he makes it. But he's not going to like the leave here. Probably just play this cue ball 1 rail. Try to play safe and send the 2 ball up table.
I tried a 10 ball.
Evan's calling the 10 ball in the bottom right corner pocket, kicking at the 10. And he hit it pretty good at a good little pace, but that cue ball rolled out. So Trey might have a shot at the 2 in the side pocket. Run into the 5 to get shape on the 3. This is a big game swing right here to go 8-8 from being down 6-1. And Trey's just storming his way back. So Evan,
I think he'll go around the 5 and 7 now. Like shoot past it, a little bit of left English, try to catch that top rail.
yeah, I mean, I would maybe draw because the 5 does go past the 7 in the corner. So, I mean, even if he were to run into it, he would still have a shot. But good shot, yeah, going
On the other side.
drawing out 2 rails, and he got the angle he wants to draw back and play the 5 over in that corner where he's shooting from.
Has to watch the 6 ball a little bit, but even if he bumps it, he's still gonna have a shot. Nicely done.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Really does have a smooth stroke.
Yeah, he does.
Mr. Johnny Rios out there trying to be quiet? You know we're gonna call you out. Still need to get you out here one of these days. Matter of fact, I think that's the guy I need to set the matchup with.
Uh-oh.
At least if that's what it takes to get you out here. I'll give you an
Uh-oh.
easy match to start off with.
Allen's stepping up to get into the game. Man, you know, if he's going to step into the ring, you know that he's really trying to get you out here. So,
Johnny knows these tables as well as anybody.
what a great shot by Trey. Kid is playing very well right now. 3 open balls on the table. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's going to get out here and we're going to have a tied up ball game. I wouldn't do nothing fancy here. Either play a 1 rail, come down and play the 8 in the side.
Got a little far, but he's still okay. Inside English. And he only has to get back out the middle of the table, and
Yeah.
he's fine. So.
Yeah, the 10 ball's real close to the corner pocket. So here I would. He honestly might try to cut this ball in the side pocket and come back out and play the 10, or play the 8 in the corner and come around 3 rails for the 10.
Seems like it goes a long way down if you cut it inside, but
Yeah, he might get a little too far, but like I said, the 10's real close to the corner pocket, so if he gets anywhere mid-table, I'm sure he'll be able to make the shot. So
it's a 50-yard line shot.
yeah.
nice long look at it, and it's an important game. So
Yeah.
any game that's going to tie it back up.
This is a real swing game right here from B. Oh, yeah, he's going to go with a big stroke here and try to draw this ball 3 rails. Oh, no, and he misses it. And I think Evan has a shot at it, so...
Oh, it's going to go a couple rounds.
Yeah, Evan's going to probably go 2 to 3 rails here. Make the 8 ball and make the 10, and we're going to be looking at 9-7 instead of 8-8. That was a big game for Trey right there. Yeah, and he hits it like it was nothing. What a great shot by the Asian invasion himself. Ooh, 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 wow.
Just to keep it exciting.
Wow. And he hits it at 100 miles an hour and gets a roll.
That was a slow shot for him.
Yeah, I don't think he hit that ball hard enough. Oh, wow. From being 6 games in a row.
Halfway point in the match, it looks like they're going to keep on going. Are they going to take a quick break? Looks like we're going to have a real quick break here. I don't think either one of these two guys are going to take too much time.
Yeah.
We're going to check with them real quick, and we will be right back.
Well, we got Evan breaking at 9-7. It's been a good match here so far. Evan getting 3 on the wire. So we just went there and talked to him for a minute while they were on break. Like I said, they said the table's sliding, so Evan said he's trying to adjust. So just like you do on any other table, but
quick discussion about that last shot where Trey was doing exactly what we were talking about here, and that's trying to decide between that side pocket and corner pocket, and if you go to the corner, then do you draw off of it?
Yeah, that's what I said.
It inside or
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He was making the decision right there what to do, and honestly, sometimes taking a longer decision, sometimes your first thought is your first instinct where you want to put the ball instead of trying to second guess yourself, and that's where you can go to sometimes make a mistake, because usually your first instinct is the best one. So Evan broke and made a ball, but he's snookered on the 7, so it looks like he's just going to push out here and
got a little bit of a rough lead on that one, but okay. I was wondering whether or not, because it looked like he was shooting towards the 6. I didn't think he wanted to move that 6 ball out the way. And
he's just gonna push out to leave himself a jump here, which is a smart shot to do. Usually when you're pushing out, you really don't want to tie up balls unless you really have to. And he made the decision.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. He jumps at the ball and shoots it down table and gets a little unlucky leave here. It looks like the 2 goes past the 9 in the side pocket, so I think he's just probably going to roll this cue ball up here 1 or 2 rails and get a nice little angle to play the cue ball down table for the 3.
Stop shot will get him on the wrong side, so I think you're right. Just go up a hair and
Ooh, he got a little farther than he wanted to, so.
Well, at least the lead is kind of built in. If he's just got to concentrate on making the shot.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna follow this 2 ball to the corner and send the cue ball over to this right hand rail right here. Try to get an angle for the 4, like he just did. I don't honestly know what you do here. You may play the combo, or you try to draw beneath it. Either way, he might just send the cue ball center table to give himself a shot at something.
Yeah, because he'll have a 4-10 combo just with getting out past the 9 ball.
Yeah, just like he did just there. He honestly may. I don't know.
I think you go for it. You just watch the speed, so that way the
he might.
cue stays behind the 6. The 4 goes towards the bottom rail.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to look at the carom, though. Yeah, and he did, and he missed. He didn't leave. He didn't leave Evan with much. Evan might try to bank this ball 1 rail and try to get a leave on the 6.
There's enough of it over there. He's
going to go for it.
He's going to keep looking at that 10 ball, but it doesn't look like. Oh no, it's awful close.
Yeah, you might be able to play the 4 ball 1 rail to send the cue ball to the top rail and back down to hit the side rail on the 10. Yeah, like I said, he's gonna call the 10 here. He's gonna send. Oh, he looks like you can see the whole ball.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna draw into this 10 ball, and he makes a real good shot. What a shot by Evan! 10-7 we got, folks. Wow, what a shot! I didn't think you could see the whole ball.
It looked like it was maybe 3/4 of it at best. And
yeah, I couldn't really see it. So
one more quick look at
yeah, I would have changed my mind if I knew he could see the whole ball. I would have definitely done the same shot, because you take the chance of sending the 4 ball down table and also getting a shot at making the 10. They're not calling the 10s, so
He did call the 10 on that one.
Oh, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it called 10, or is it called 10, or is?
I think it's only called 10. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I thought it wasn't call anything. But Evan got back up to his 3-game swing we got here. 10-7. So
I think we have to go back to it's kind of switched now, and the advantage goes back to
Evan. Yes. Yeah, the 3-game swing. I mean, these guys play very, very close. I mean, on any given day, either one of these guys can win. So, depending on the day. 10-7 with a dry break. Trey doesn't have much here. He may try to push out here, but I honestly can't really see. Looks like he don't have any shot at the 1. So he may just try to either play safe here if he could see the edge of the ball, or he's probably just going to push out, leave himself tough. Honestly,
If it's locked behind it, he'll get back. But looks like he can.
he's going to come off the rail first here and play the 1.
Well, cue ball just called a rail. It's got a few different ways he could play this one, but it might just go in by itself.
Yeah, I think he might just scoot this one by the 9. Yep, and he does just that.
Good speed.
Good speed by Evan. What do you do here to play 1 rail out?
I'd actually go ahead and let it travel around.
Yeah, I was just about to say I would probably travel 3 rails on that.
That's a
That's a great shot by Evan. Just roll the cue ball up here, come down for the 5. I think the shot that's going to get him out here is how he gets on the 7 ball.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Because 7, he needs to get on the backside of the 7 in order to be able to get out. And he got himself in a little bit of a tough spot here, getting straight on this 5 ball.
You can really see a big draw shot, I believe, here.
Yeah, I would maybe draw this past the 8 to play the 6 in the bottom left-hand corner. Oh, and he hits it real good. He got a little funky.
Went a little left or a little more.
He drew it pretty decent. Now he's at the 50-yard line.
But he practices spot shot all the time. So.
Yeah, he plays a lot of that spot shots and then ring games. Playing with Mubarak, myself, and Dale Stanley and Marvin. That's a real good thing if any of you local players want to try to come out.
Let's make him go on the other side of this one.
And we try to go 3 rails and out. And left Trey with a wide open table. He is a little funky leave here because if he could try to slow roll he might try to draw into the 9 and knock the 9 out and get a shot on the 8 that way. Or he might try to roll it and be above it on this side and play the 7 down.
I think he might go back around 3 rails again. This is another one of those player preference kind of things. But
yeah. And he goes all the way around table, and he is going to fall little short.
It's makeable. It doesn't have to do too much for the 8 ball, so he's just got to make this one. 8 ball's got all kinds of pockets.
Honestly, I'd probably just play center ball here to come back and forth on the rails, and so he has a shot on the 9. The biggest thing here is got to make the ball. If he doesn't feel comfortable, he could always just play safe here, sending the 7 up by the 8 and the cue ball back down by the 10 right at the center diamond. Sending the 7 ball and somewhere in this area and sending the cue ball back over here for like I said, but he might just try to pocket this ball.
That's what he keeps looking at.
Yeah, he hit it. He hit the speed of the other ball pretty good, but he just fell just a little short. I think he's probably gonna hit this ball pretty good and make it.
Other than it shooting backwards, put the English he put on it makes the shot easier. It just left him a little further apart, but he's got a straight stroke, so I don't think he's too worried about pocketing the 8 ball.
Yeah, he got wow, and he hit it with force.
Found the authority on that one. It's actually got a pretty good angle just to drag it back down a little bit.
He made this out a little tougher on himself, though. Like I said, he fell a little short on that 7 ball, but the great players always make it work. So
decided to go to the other side, but still looking pretty good.
And he's going to get out here, and we got a 10-8 ball game. What a good out by Trey. Oh, boy. We might have a real good matchup for this one.
A more quick look at the shot of Trey gets him back within 2. Hey, another thing I've actually been kind of impressed with Trey and talking to him a couple of times here, including on that last break, is you know yourself. You come in here for the very first time, and there's a little nerves. There's a little, a different in kind of a demeanor.
This is
he's pretty relaxed.
Yeah, like I said, on the conditions of driving 2 hours from North Fork, coming over here, giving a huge spot to a great player in the area, new cloth, and the conditions. Trey's playing very, very well. Kudos to him. And Trey is, dealing with it like any other great pool player would. When you're in a predicament, traveling and betting high like these guys are doing right this second. You just got to take what the table gives you, and you just got to play smart.
Yep. So I did miss one on here. Mr. Leon, thank you very much for the stars you sent us there. Appreciate that. And I see quite a few shares on here from people, and it's brought us a few viewers, and
We got 52 viewers, actually.
really appreciate that.
Everyone,
That's, it's a big
thanks
help
everybody for
us.
tuning in.
Just have to slow down.
He got a little funky here on this 3-ball. Honestly, I would try to play safe here because, he could try to pocket the 3-ball. You think he's going to go for the 10-ball? He could try to pocket the 3 and draw out, but he has to hit this with a good stroke. He has a better chance to try to play safe, sending the 3-ball down rail and leaving the cue ball down over here. Oh, no. Wow, what a shot that was. Yeah, he tried to draw out of it and scratched.
It almost looks like it was it's probably what he thought, that it would have caught the 10 ball before it would have scratched, but that went in about as clean as it gets.
Yeah, he didn't even think about it, that he's going in there. So Trey's got a chance here to make it 10-9 with a wide open table here. He really doesn't have no problem balls here. So he's probably just going to draw out, play the 5 on the side. Just like that. Good stroke. This guy has been playing very, very well the last 4 or 5 racks. And the table is rolling really, really good. So I think Trey's going to get out here and we're going to see 10-9. And it's been back and forth since Trey made that. Ooh, he got a little funky there. And he can...
he can see it. I don't know if he can see the side that he needs to. Maybe with a little bend, little throw, little up.
Yeah, he might try to just masse a little bit around this ball.
More than we thought he did. And use the whole pocket.
Good shot. Good shot by Trey.
Yeah, just against the rail and back out.
Yeah, I would probably just go with a little bit of top right and go one rail and play the 9 in the bottom corner, or play the 9 in the side, whichever one. Player preference. Everybody has their own way of what they want to do it. And, commentating and playing on the table can be really tough. It's honestly hard to tell what every player is going to do. And he got a little unfortunate there, and
not sure if he just didn't get as much outside English as what he was planning on, or just caught the 9 ball a little funny.
Yeah, he got a little funny there. He might try to back cut this 10 ball and make it in the corner pocket. Real tough shot here. And he hits a real good. Oh no. No way. And he makes it. What a shot. Wow, giving me a heart attack in here. Watching these guys play, you always want to see the best match. Everybody wants to see the hill thriller. So
Except the players.
except the players, of course, yeah. But everyone likes to see a good match, and this is my first time commentating ever. So thank you, Samir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely doing a good job.
Thanks to Alan for letting me in the booth. This has been a great matchup so far.
Mhm.
Two real good players. Trey is from Northport. Most people that would travel around in the pool world probably know who he is. He is I'd probably say I don't know his Fargo, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's like a 620, 630 player.
I mean, try to look that one up. Let's take a peek.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to look at it, but I think he's a 620, 630 player, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not, somewhere in that ballpark, I would go and believe. He adjusted to the break, and he's been making a ball on the break, but hasn't been getting a good leave on this break. This table's been breaking real rough for these guys, with the table being redone. I mean, the pockets are going to take because the table has just got refelted. So
You were close. 633.
yeah, he is a 633 Fargo, like I said,
637. Sorry.
or 637 Fargo. So like I said, the kid plays sporty, and he is showing it right now. Giving up 3 games on the wire, and it's 10-9 with the 3 games already added. So technically, if they were playing an even race, Evan would be trailing right now, 9-7.
Little mistake there from Evan. Trey comes back with a pretty easy first shot and pretty natural to get back down on the 2. You just got to watch the speed a little bit.
Yeah, I'd honestly just hit this with a little bit of top right and come down and play the 2. And he's going to roll this ball way too far.
It's still
It's
got
still
further than he
makeable,
wanted,
but I thought, yeah, it looked like from the angle, it looked like it was going to roll a little further. But this is a good shot. I'd probably just hit this with a little spin to get center table to come back out for the 3.
slow down a bit. Oh, you played that side. Okay. That's the tough side.
Yeah, as I was saying a couple of games ago, Trey was adjusting to this table very well, but sometimes you just got to slow down and go back to what a great save by Trey.
Well, whenever I was talking to him a second ago, because from our perspective, his speed control has really been on point most shots.
Yeah, most of these shots, his speed control has been really on point.
He didn't feel that way, but of course, whenever I talked to him, was right after that 7 leading to the 8.
What a lucky shot by Evan to make the 5 and the side, trying to play safe.
You don't think you playing that?
Whew. Oh my! What a roll that was. 20-1 odds that he didn't do that again. Well,
He might take that bet. I'd be careful saying that too.
yeah. It doesn't look like the 8 goes by the 9, so Evan might have some trouble here getting from the 7 to the 8, unless he gets an angle to draw beneath the 8 ball, which he's going to do so, as getting a good shot on the 6 ball, just like he did. He's probably just going to roll this ball up to about half table to get beneath the 8.
I think that 8 might
And-
go.
Yeah,
Got to stay on the rail,
I can't really see it. I don't think it goes. Yeah, he's gonna draw. He's gonna draw beneath the 8 ball. Yeah, and he runs. Oh, he runs into it. Wow, what a decent shot. Yeah, I didn't think the 8 ball went by the 9, so he's gonna probably just slow roll this ball and into the corner pocket.
Well done.
What a shot.
I think you're right. If you look at it from this side, it doesn't look like there's a ball between that 9 and rail.
Yeah, that was the only.
Just to get a little closer.
Yeah, I think everyone was trying to come around and play that 10 ball in the same corner as the 9, but he got a little roll there, so he's going to play this 10 ball in the corner pocket, and we're looking at 11-9.
It's not going to make it easy. Either one of them are.
This game has been real back and forth, so these guys are definitely giving the fans a show. This has been a great match so far. 52 viewers. Thank you guys for tuning in. In the past 4 or 5 months, all of us, well, at least I know myself, I've been trying to add a lot of people to the stream page for Alan. Alan's been trying to boost up the community just like all these other people who are streaming and trying to do their own thing. Alan just wants the best for the pool community and trying to get back to the players, and what an awesome job this guy does. Like I said, I can't explain it enough. So kudos to Alan, and big thank you to him for him all welcome us into his home and giving us a great stream and everything he does for us. So
So yeah, give a lot of credit to. I've watched a lot of different streams and all that myself, and I would say overwhelming amount of the people that are doing the streams are doing it for the exact same reason. They love the game, they love the opportunity, and are just doing a phenomenal job. And anytime you see those, make sure you support them. We try to make sure that, like on our Taking Shots group, that we share those as much as possible. And hats off to anybody that does it. I know myself, it does take a lot of time. It does take a lot of work. It is worth it because you really see people they're happy people are doing it, and you're seeing a lot more people starting to get heavy back into the competition, where I think some people were starting to fall off a little bit.
yeah, and for the past, probably I'd go out on a limb and say the past 10 years, pool really hasn't been what it's been like, besides big name players traveling around. And some people try to make this game a living, and some people just play this game for the fun of it and the thrill of loving to play the game. So, and honestly, as a working man myself, I play the game because I love playing, and it's it can be sometimes the game's real emotional, honestly. It can be, depending on how serious you take it. And I take the game very seriously because that's just the person I am at playing a sport.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to be a good player at the sport, and wow, he misses the kick shot, and he's going to give Trey ball in hand.
Mm-hmm. Got a little bit of inside work to do there, but everything's got a pocket.
Yeah, I don't see really any problems here. I'll shoot the 3 in the corner, 4 on the side.
He's starting off with a drill, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Everything's just sitting right.
Everything's just putt from here. The only big thing I could see is from the 8 to the 9, maybe, getting that shot. But if he gets the right angle on the 6 ball to the 7, I think he'll be just fine, 1 rail out. And we could be looking at 11-10. We'll see how it goes from here.
And now it's looking pretty good for him. People doesn't have to travel too much, so only 8 to 9 is probably the only thing he's got left.
Yeah, like I said, the shot, if that's going to win him this game right here, is going to be from the 8 to the 9. Honestly, I'd probably just slow roll this ball. Either maybe draw it straight back or try to draw out 1 rail. And he's going to try to draw straight back on this ball. He probably wants the cue ball right where the cue ball sits right about now. Maybe a little further, but not much more. I think he's just going to draw it straight back and try to give himself a shot on the 9.
Looking good.
And a good stroke by Trey.
Nothing fancy, just pocket it and the ball's sitting there waiting.
Yeah, I'd probably go 2 rails out here and get a shot on the 10. Good shot by Trey. A little bit of an angle, but he's probably just going to roll this ball right in. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Wow. This is a swing from going 11-10 to 12-9 possibly. Let's see if Evan can cut this ball in. I think he could possibly make this ball right here.
Oh, he can definitely make that one. He just has to watch the scratch.
Yeah. Oh, and he hit it good. And he's not going to scratch.
Being that,
And we're looking at 12-9, folks, instead of 11-10. What a change of events that was.
It's that 3 games back.
Wow.
But it's pretty late in the match for 3 games, so a little lightning helps Evan out several games now.
We might have another good matchup after this one. Derek Santos may be making his way over to play me.
All right,
Good player.
I got time.
You might have another matchup after this, folks. Derek Santos may be coming over to play me. We don't know what the game is yet, but we're chatting on Messenger right now. We'll see how that goes. Real great player from over there. I think he's from the Tampa area, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm gonna put my money on Derek if anybody wants to take it.
Derek versus Derek, yeah.
Give you 2-1 odds.
Yeah. I promise you, Derek will win. I didn't say which one, but one will.
No last initials, please.
Evan got a little funny, and he got a little bit of a roll. I think Trey is... I would play safe on this ball. I think it's just too tough to cut to try to, at this point in the game, to make a hero shot. Honestly, I would probably just try to play safe here and send the cue ball down table and send the 2 up by the 8.
I think Trey's just trying to wait out the time that the pool guys want to still stop liking Evan at the table, and so I just my opinion. I think that Trey's actually been shooting better. It's just
I don't know.
just hasn't really been working out. I think Evan's definitely getting the better part of the rolls here, but so if he can wade the storm, Trey can do exactly what he did earlier, and with that coming back 6 games.
Ooh. Wow, what a roll.
Right.
He got a little bit of a roll back there. And
Both guys
he's
threw in one.
yeah, and he still got a little unfortunate with he may just try to cut this ball in the side pocket and go 2 rails and get shape on the 7.
Mm-hmm.
With a race to 18, we're getting a little past the halfway point of the match, so you got to be real crucial on your decision making right here.
Shooting for the corner on it. And I like that shot. He might be just playing defense.
Personally, as at my point, I may try to bank this ball 1 rail on the side, because
Okay.
if you try to get too fancy here and lose the cue ball somewhere, you possibly could scratch and not make the ball and give it back to Evan, which you don't want to do here, but he needs to come up with a big shot right here. Honestly, I like the one personal preference. Everybody has their own. I would probably take the 1 rail bank. And he
He's going for all.
made it. And what a shot. What a shot.
Nice lead, too.
Yeah, he got a little funny, though,
Mm-hmm.
where the 9 ball is.
Into the 9, yeah.
So he, he got a little funny here. He may try to punch his ball to go just beneath the side pocket, but he has to hit this ball real perfect to get on the 8.
Is he a fan of bank shots, or I don't know if that's one?
I haven't played Trey much. He's a real simple player, so I haven't seen him try for a bank shot this entire set, so I don't think he's going to try anything fancy here. I think he's just going to cut this ball and try to give him a lead on the 8.
That 9 ball, good
And
on the
he
way.
did just that.
Long one, but makeable. I think it'll.
I don't think he could see this ball.
I don't think he can see this ball. We're jumping up in here trying to look out the window.
Yeah, I don't think he gets. I don't think he can see this ball. He may try to massay this ball if he can't see it.
Long way to do that, though.
Yeah,
That ball
honestly,
looks
if he
really
can't,
big.
honestly, if he can't see it, I'd probably try to kick this ball 2 rails and see what happens. But
He's aiming straight at it. So
that's a real good shot. That is a
he wants that. To
That
go a little
is a-
further, but
that is a real good shot. This is a tough shot for Evan. I mean, on the circumstance of where he left himself, that's probably the best thing he probably could have came up with. Because I mean, he's giving the guy a tester right here. This is what I consider a tester in this part of the match. You either make the shot and try to get out, or you're going to miss the shot and sell out. So
he did.
he got a little bit of a lead, but we'll see what happens here. This is
I think Trey
not the
makes
hardest
this
cut. Yeah, this isn't the hardest cut for Trey. He's been pocketing balls really well on this table. So, and like we have said previously, this table just recently got felted, so the pockets are going to take a little better. Or reacted your address.
The 10 goes, but I believe it's still all 10, so it's probably going to come back up. It doesn't leave himself a super easy shot, but again, if he just rolls it in, he's going to have a 10 in the same corner. At least I believe he's going to choose the bottom right corner. He may want to go across it.
This is a big game swing right here to go from 12-10 to 13-9. He needs this game right here. I think he's gonna go and make this ball right here. Oh no!
Definitely leaves a...
He leaves it a little tough for the Asian invasion, but I think he's gonna try to bank this ball. As much as I know Evan, I think he's gonna try to bank this ball and get shape 1 rail for the 10 ball.
Whichever it is, it's going to be pretty fast.
Yeah, he's gonna hit this ball with some speed and hopefully get a roll. I don't think he's gonna try to cut this ball. He may, but like I said, me knowing Evan as a good friend of mine, I think he's gonna try to bank this ball.
I guess did a good try.
He said he'll be here by 6. Good timing too. And this match will just pretty much be about over. Playing 10 ball takes a little while. Playing a little longer race. Trey's back at the table. He honestly needs this game right here, so I'm gonna say he's probably gonna hit this ball real good and get on the 10. What a shot.
There.
Yeah, just 1 rail back. Give himself a shot to get a chance to get this game. When you're I've come to find out when you're struggling a little bit, you just
He didn't jump or anything on that one. It just
yeah. Oh, and he got a little bit of a roll.
sure did.
I seen when I'm playing, and I'm struggling, I just try to work myself back to the basics. If I'm not running good or if I'm not running good, I just try to play simple pool. You don't want to get too fancy if you're not playing good because you may get worse leaves, you might not get rolls, stuff like that. It just makes it a little bit easier for you to go back to what works, playing simple pool 1 rail outs or just taking what the cue ball gives you instead of trying to be fancy with it. That's how you can come up with mistakes. So
It's down a little bit too light. See if he leaves him with anything, and he didn't leave him with any kind of hanger. But Evan's going to shoot that one to the side pocket, cross side. Comes up short. It leaves it sitting in a
Well,
very makeable spot.
Somebody want to make the 10 ball?
It is past that side point, so he doesn't have to worry about scratching. So all Trey has to do is just roll this one in. Somehow,
well, we got a matchup coming. Depending on what time this match ends, me and Derek Santos race to 21 for 500 apiece.
nice.
So that will be a real good match. Derek Santos, I think a couple months back, won the event over at Capone's with Anthony Maglino as
Part of that guy
a
too.
Derek Santos. Oh, Anthony Maglino. Wow. Yeah, we would love to see him come over here.
Yeah.
I think he is on the streaming page. I'm not exactly 100% sure. But it'd be tough for him to get a game over here with the quality players that we have. He's just such a top-notch player.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe him and Donnie Mills, that would be an awesome match.
Yeah.
Donnie Mills and Anthony Maglino over here. That would be awesome. Maybe we can talk to the guys and see if they would want to set up a match over here. I'm sure we could get a lot of viewers for that match. When you get guys like that, watching them guys run out and playing is well worth it, especially when you have a free stream. You get a lot of these guys are taking a break, so I'm gonna step outside the booth for a second.
Okay, Sam, we'll be right back in just a moment, folks. Hopefully you guys stick it out with us.
Is he? Where is he?
Look, God, almost till Christmas.
Got all the big bucks, man.
Oh, not really.
Good for you, man.
I got a couple rentals. That's most of my money is. Besides that, I'm not. I mean, I only pay myself X amount of dollars just to.
Yeah.
I can pay
Rest
myself
going to pops.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, all right. Well, we're back in the booth, and Trey gets up and breaks stride. So Evan tries the. I think looked like he was trying to play safety there, and he got a little bit of a roll. So I think Trey's gonna try to play safe here, behind the 10 or the 7, and not too shabby. Evan's gonna be jacked up over the ball, so it always makes it tough.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably just gonna try to bank the 1 down table, lead the cue ball behind the 9.
He's got a lot of blockers back there, so.
And he did get it. It looks like Trey might be able to masse around the 3 and come off the rail and get shape on the 2. Yeah, he might be able to try to masse and come off this rail right here to get shape on the 2 ball somewhere in this area, I'd say. Wow, what a shot. And I think he has a shot on the 2 ball. What a shot that was. Or the 4 doesn't go by the 8. Yeah, so he might try to play safe here behind the 5, just like he just did. What a shot that was.
That's not an easy hit there.
No, it was not. He did play a good save. I would have honestly rather locked the ball on the 5 personally, but that's still a pretty good save. Evan's going to go ahead and just try to kick this ball 1 rail.
Mm-hmm. But 4's still in a little bit of trouble.
And Evan hits the ball, but it doesn't catch a rail, so he's going to get ball in hand, and he has a very good opportunity here to either try to break the ball out, shooting the 3 in the bottom left-hand corner from your guys' point of view, and try to get a shot on the 4, or he can play safe here and try to come up with a 3 foul.
Sorry, guys.
Which Trey is looking at both. I think he's probably just going to try to. I think he's going to try to break out this 4 and get a shot personally, but his decision making needs to be on point with this next couple games because getting the match back to even versus being down 13-10 or 14-10 is a big swing with him creeping back. So he's playing good, making the right decision. But he got a little funny on the 4 ball.
Yeah. He's just got to definitely work on that position play a little bit. 'Cause that 5's a little tight, the 4's a little tight. The 4 does go by the 10. You can see it over here, but
I would play the 4. I would play the 4, make the 4 stop the cue ball right where it is. And on the 5, I would try to send the 5 up this way and the cue ball over here behind the 9. Yeah, he got a little funny there, trying to draw off the 8 ball, 2 rails. He was trying to draw that cue ball back to play the 5 ball on the side. So he could see the edge of this ball. Yeah, it makes it a little tough for him right here because depending on how fast he plays this cue ball, he could get a little. The cue ball could get a little away from him right here. If he can see at least half the ball, I might try to send this 5 ball down table and lead the cue ball up table just like he just did, but he got a little bad lead.
Yeah. Caught that 7 ball. Evan,
check screen on live.
That's because the thing that just popped up, a little area that popped up.
Oh. Good shot by Evan.
Want that to slow down.
Oh, and he got caught up behind the 7.
But I think he makes that jump shot and holds it.
Yeah, Evan's a pretty good, jumps pretty well, so I would go out on a limb and say he's going to probably just jump this ball pretty easy and make the 6 and get a shot on the 7. Just like he just did. Now you make the 7, come out 2 rails, and try to give yourself a little bit of an angle on the 9 to get back to the 10. Yeah, he's just going to follow this with 2 rails, come back out, center table, or he might try to go 3 rails and get on the rail to come back for the 10. But he does not want to scratch here. Okay, he got a little bit of a bump. Now he's going to go just 3 rails around and play the 10 in the bottom left-hand corner.
He's drawn off of it.
No, no way.
I don't think he is. Huh?
No way.
Okay.
I was about to say, no way you trying to take a massive draw from there. Yeah, he played it the right way. And Evan with a relatively easy 10-ball shot right here. Let's see if he makes it. And he does in
13-10.
13-10, 3-game spot.
5 to 8 to
So
go.
we got a pretty much even matchup, 10-10 with a 3-game spot taken away. So this has been a back and forth game. Now we're on the home stretch. Now Evan needs to, or Trey, excuse me, needs to try to trail his way back.
Well, this is where it really gets dangerous, because when Evan starts seeing the finish line,
Yeah,
a different stroke starts coming out.
I found that out last weekend. It was back and forth, all the way up until the last 4 or 5 games, and he just stomped on the pedal and said, "See you later, buddy."
If he's down, he plays a little bit more conservative, like what he has been. But right now, he's
Yeah,
up by 3 games.
Once Evan is up and he's feeling like he's free stroking, it's all from there. I found out the hard way playing that second set last week. He was just free rolling. Man, that guy can play. So I think I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he might get out here and he's gonna be up 14-10. This is a tough shot right here, but he's free rolling right now, down 3 games, and he just punches that ball in like it was nobody's business. So
Those 6-inch pockets are.
yes, he makes it look like 6-inch pockets, but these are 4.5-inch Pro Cup pockets, and I mean, let me tell you, this table plays very, very well, and to be able to pocket balls as well as some of these guys do on this table can be very tough. And like I said, Evan's getting that free stroke going.
Here's the only tough shot he really has left.
Honestly, I would just go one rail down and back and get a shot on the 6. Just like he just did. I think he's going to get a roll into the 6 ball. Oh, wow. Double hit the 6 and gets a
allows him to get on the
shot.
bottom side of that 7 for the side pocket.
That was a little bit of a roll, but you need that in this game to be able to get out. And Evan is free stroking, so up by 3 games, and he has seen the finish line. He got a little straight on this ball.
2 to 3 rails, and
I think he got straight on this ball. He might have to draw back 1 rail to play the 8 in the top left-hand corner. Yeah, I think he's just going to draw back here 1 rail. Oh, he force followed it. He cheated the pocket. Wow, what a shot that was. Oh,
kind of a little strong, but
what a shot that was. Yeah, I think Evan's going to make this ball and get on the 9. He's been shooting very well this last whole rack. And how strong is that?
still out of position a little.
Oh, man.
Now, most of us would probably want to play defense right here.
Yeah, you would want to play
Those two
defense.
out.
Yeah, you would definitely want to play defense right here and just send separation between the 9 and the cue ball. But Evan's going to go ahead and try to bank this ball because he's feeling sporty with his whole run out and try to get on the 10 to after the bank shot on the 9.
And Mr. Eric Seguccio, thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so this matchup is definitely locked in at 6 o'clock if you guys want to tune in. Derek LaPrairie versus Derek Santos, 10-ball race to 21 for 500 apiece. That should also be a good matchup, very close. So you guys tune in if you guys want to see some more pool after this. We got a full day of 2 good matchups, and big thank you to Alan. Wow, what a shot Evan comes away with cutting that ball like it had no eyes. Wow. And my good friend Evan is in dead punch with 4 games
this
to
is
win.
the guy that's tough to beat. Let's take a look at that last shot. That's he cut the paint off the side of that one.
Yeah, he did.
There we
Wow.
go. And why not get a green leaf?
So my my decision at the beginning of the rack of him getting out with the free stroke was pretty on point after him shooting that one ball in like he did. Do you want to make a flyer for this match or no? Or what do you want to
We
do?
can do that. I have to do it on here, so I don't want to do it while the stream's going.
Yeah, no problem.
Poor computer puts something up with me from
Yeah.
All right, makes the ball on the break. Open shot on the 1. 2 balls laying by the side pocket. Seen him in worse positions. Not too much to do here either.
Wow. Evans in dead stroke.
He's been playing lately. I mean, he's been a good player as long as he's been coming over here. But you can definitely tell he's spending his time on the tables because it just keeps getting.
He's gonna just make the 4 here and just bump it with a little bit of inside to come off the 6, or he might even
I
draw.
think it's gonna be draw and
He might draw
bump
just
inside.
beneath this ball and play the 6 in the side, or he's gonna bump the 6 and play the 6 in the corner, just like that. Yeah, he got a little funny here. He's probably gonna have to get an extension or a bridge, but he's probably just gonna draw 1 rail, get a shot in the 8, and this last 2 games for Evan towards this finish line is pretty big. Good shot by Evan, 1 rail out, straight in on the 8. He's probably just gonna roll this ball up and play the 9 in the top left-hand corner and play the 10 in the bottom right-hand corner. He may have a little angle on this. He may try to come up 1 rail with a little bit of inside and play the 9 in the same corner, but I don't think he's going to try to come all the way up and play back.
Or just roll it straight forward and 9 ball.
Yeah, I didn't. When he was looking at it, I thought he was looking to try to just come 1 rail and then out, but the same call that I called, just play the 9 in the corner and play the 10, and we got a 15-10 ball game with a 3-game wire, and Evan is on the gas pedal, folks.
It's 2 straight games with Trey sitting down. Hard to close the gap if you can't get out of your chair.
Yeah, he's ran the last 2 racks in a row. So this Sushi Ninja is playing jam up. And so far to this point, up until these last 2 racks, Trey's been doing the same, has been playing just as well. So Evan seen his chance at the table, and as a great player as he is, you just got to take your chances. So, wow. Let's look at some of these comments. Wow. Another great break by Evan.
Yeah, this one's
This one's a little tough.
Passes.
I don't think the 1 ball passes either. I think he's gonna try to, as good as he's playing, I think he's might call this 10 ball right here.
That's what he's looking at.
He's gonna call this 10 ball. Honestly, you play the 2-way here. You can try to play the 10, and you might try to leave the 1 ball in the, or make the 1 ball off the 10 in the corner. I mean, with a 5-game lead, what else do you do here?
Shoot for it. I mean, all honesty, Trey's been sitting down so long, he's obviously going to come to the table a little bit cold.
Evan's going to play safe. I don't think he's shooting at this 10. Oh my god. What a cut that was.
It's his ninja skills. That was a nice cut. Now he's got to do it again.
That's 2 balls in the last 2 racks that, or 3 racks I should say, that he's slicing and dicing. I don't think I've ever seen anybody cut as good as this guy.
Yep, there
Yeah.
he is.
He's calling the 10 up in the top hand corner. Well, it's just natural English because the cue ball's going to come off the rail. So, I mean, you could call it. Oh, he got a little bit of a roll there. Now, the only funny part is it looks like the 6 goes by the 10, or 6 goes by the 8, yeah. Excuse me. I'm sorry. But if Evan gets out here, he's going to put a 3-pack on Trey, sitting in his chair. And the kid is shooting lights out. Sushi Ninja.
Here we'll find out. Sure looks like it's got plenty of room.
Yeah, it looks like it has a lot of room.
Even if it's a little rail first.
And Evan's just pocketing these balls really well right now. And it's not looking good for Trey right at the moment. Oh, wow. What a big change of events that was. Well, Trey's finally out of the chair with 4 balls wide open. He's going to get out here because he just watched Evan run 2 racks in a row. So after sitting in your chair for that long, you can't afford to make any mistakes from here. Evan needs 3, he needs 8. So
this is one of those. I think really been he'll forfeit a little bit of position just to make sure these hit center pocket.
yeah, he
Personally,
personally.
worry about on this game.
Yeah, personally, you don't want to do anything fancy here. Just make the 7-ball draw back, play the 8, cue ball 1 rail on the 9, and come down to make the 10. At this point in time, he can't afford to make any mistakes. So, honestly, I'm more interested if he's going to make a ball this next break because he's been struggling with this break the last couple breaks. This is a good leave here on the 9 to get on the 10. Just 1 or 2 rails out. Play the 10 in the side or the 10 in the corner, whichever you prefer.
I would think the side just because there's such a big window there.
Yeah, like I said, whichever you prefer is personally player preference, and he's going to get out here. So, get out by Trey. Let's see if he adjusts to the break and makes a ball because this is real crucial right here.
Oh, look at how bad I hit that 7.
It's time for Trey to put a couple of them together.
Yeah.
Tighten this one back up.
As much as we'd all like to see the Hill thriller, Trey needs to bounce back in this one.
Mm-hmm.
These next couple of games are going to be real important because he can. Trey plays very well enough to be able to put a couple together just like Evan did. So, yeah, he's adjusting the break a little bit. He's going a ball over from what he just broke last time. He was breaking from almost about head on. So, Trey's adjusting right now. Let's see if he makes the ball. And he breaks dry. And Evan has a shot on the 1, so we'll see what Evan does here. Pretty decent table here, I'd see. The only problem ball I see is looks like from the 3 to the 4, and then the 4 to the 5, but we'll see his angle. He might be able to just scoot back, get a little angle on the 3, draw back, and play the 4 in the corner, come around, play the 5 in that other corner. Oh my God.
Jeez. It's looking down the table.
Yeah, he was too worried about the 4 ball. He was looking at that 4 ball. He said, nope, I'm going to give it to Trey to deal with. Let's see what Trey does here. Honestly, I mean, he could play safe, bring the cue ball out 2 rails, or 3 rails, bring cue ball here, come back out here, or play the bank shot and try to get on the 3.
Seems like a little long. See if it stays behind everything.
And he got a little roll right there off the 3 ball, so that was a little.
You can see. No, he's got me blocked. So.
Yeah. So what a little roll 2-way shot by
1 rail.
Oh,
Puts that one
he
in.
almost made it, and it leaks out. So Trey's gonna have a shot here on the 2. personal preference, I maybe like going up inside with this, playing some inside spin, going 3 rails to try to get a shot at the 3 in the side.
I like that one. You just have to make sure you catch that much inside.
Yeah, you gotta spin this one pretty good. And he did just that.
That's a beautiful shot.
Good shot by Trey. He got a little straight on this ball, but I think he's just probably going to just draw back and give himself the cut on the 4 from the cue ball center table. I'd say probably just right around in this area.
Just a little punch shot.
Yeah, he got a little. May be able to see the. I think he can. Yep, he can see the ball. He got a little funny though because now he has to come up 2 rails to get on the 5.
And then watch the speed since it's coming across.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't try to slow roll to play to the side. Oh.
He played it really well.
Yeah,
Maybe a little higher than he wanted to, but that's because it came up or it hit it a little bit lighter than he wanted.
And this
to.
table is rolling really fast. For the people just tuning in, this table just got refelted a week ago. So both of these guys are having to adjust like one another. So
I think it's had prior to today, it's had 10 balls hit on it. I put 1 rack on there, played it, and that's been it. That was really part of last week.
if that 8 goes, I can't see why Evan wouldn't get out here. And we're looking at 16-11.
Definitely looks like it goes. Ooh,
Ooh,
that's taking a bit of a chance there.
Yeah, he got a little funny, but he's probably just going to play this ball 1 rail out. Or going 3 rails. Yeah, good call. They only see that's the only reason why I didn't like the 3-railer is because it could get a little funny and fast. If he put outside on the 7 ball, you just come back at 4th 1 rail and get yourself center table. But he's probably just going to play safe here behind the 9. And wow. The Sushi Ninja surprises again.
I don't think that was intentional.
No, I don't think so either. Like I said, I think he was trying to play safe and got a little fortunate. So, in this last 4 or 5 games, Evan's been getting the better half of the rolls for sure. So, usually when that happens, the players that's getting the rolls towards the end of the match, especially with a close match like this, we were at what 12-11 or 12-10. My fault, 12-10, and it was, oh wow, what a big shot for Evan to miss.
He jumped pretty bad on that one.
Well, Trey has a shot here to gain a game, so he can't take any mistakes here. He looks pretty straight in though, so
it's got a little bit of angle, so it'll hit probably just inside of that first diamond.
Does he? I can't see. Straight in. Yeah, he might have to put a little stroke on this, folks, and get back on the 10. And he did just that. And we got... I'll wait till after he shoots the ball. I don't want to jinx him.
Just because there's a little distance on it.
Yeah, there's a little distance, but I don't see no problems with him making this ball. And he hits it really good, and we got 12-10. Or 15-12.
Who's your money on?
Yeah. 15-12, so... Oh, I played 10 ball if not call a shot. Good question, David Trexler. Because if you play call shot on every shot, then you're playing what it would be called as pro rules, meaning you would have to call shot, call safe. And it could get a little tricky then because at that point you're going to want to play next ball in rotation fouls, and most players, when they play that way, are going to be really picky. And you would have to have someone in there really to be able to tell what the shot was called and whatnot. So honestly, at the amateur level of these guys, I would just play call 10 because honestly, playing call every ball, I mean, as much as I'd like to do that, just can get too confusing at a point because if you shoot it in a ball that you didn't call, it's the other person's shot and they got the option to get it back to you or not. So it could be a little confusing. Honestly, at these players' speed, I'd honestly just pretty much call 10. If Anthony Maglino and like Nani Mills were to play, like we were just talking about a little bit ago, yeah, I would see them guys playing call shot, call safe because they're pro players and that's normally the rules that they play. But not on a day-to-day basis. If these guys play 10 ball, are they going to play call shot, call safe?
I have a tendency to, and I've said it actually on the stream before. I have a tendency to agree with David that if you're just going to do call 10 ball, then why not just play 9 ball?
Yeah.
To me, that's always been sort of the divisor between the two, is that you call everything on 10 ball, you call only the 9, or not call the 9 on 9 ball.
Honestly, my answer to you on that is that the difference between the 9 ball and the 10 ball game with playing the same thing is that you're going to... 10 ball is a lot tougher game than 9 ball. Of course, everybody knows the break is a lot harder. So if you have a player that breaks real good 10 ball versus a player that breaks real good 9 ball that can't break real good 10 ball and they play the same speed, it's going to go in the favor of the person that can break better in the 10 ball game. Because, and at that point you could also both play 9 ball but not also everyone can break 9 ball good either. But most people that can break 10 ball good can break 9 ball good too. So wow, what a shot that was by Evan.
If that makes it down there, it looks like it's going to. That was a nice shot. Looks like he's still behind a small fence.
David, you are right there.
How did you do that?
Yes.
Right below that 2 ball.
David, you are right. But there are some 10 ball tournaments though that are just called 10 just because they get so many players with so many people that you can't get everyone to watch a match. So most of the 10 ball tournaments that I've ever played in with local amateur tournaments have been just called 10. And I know when Tony Crosby was doing his 10 ball on Sundays with the pros, I think his were call shot, call safe. So
16 and 32 man.
Yeah. Like I said, when you get to the pro level, you should be able to play that. But I think at the amateur level, at which most of these guys that are playing speed, I don't think you should play call safe, call shot, because it can get too confusing at a point. I could be wrong. Like I said, everyone has their own opinion, but...
Well, I guess it kind of depends. I mean, you definitely have to weigh a lot of things, because, for example, if someone like myself played against someone like Evan, he has a tendency to shoot the ball much more deliberate than what I do, where I play a much softer shot. I'm not going to get as many lucky rolls as what he does. So it's his advantage to not call the shot.
Yeah, that, like I said, that can be like I said, the argument could go any ways, which way you want. Honestly, it's just player preference and whatnot. So, but I'd just say at the amateur level, I don't think it's uncalled for just to play call 10. Because you're going to get rolls back and forth either way. If you don't get rolls at some point in the match, you're going to get the rolls, and you're not going to make every ball into the hole that you're shooting for. And sometimes you're going to get lucky rolls, and you're going to poop in a couple balls. You know what I'm saying? So it all goes on based on players' preference. Like I said, if it were me, it wouldn't matter to me because I can adjust. I played both ways, and both ways are fine. It's just whichever the players want to play. Like I said, it's not necessary for the amateur level, but Trey's got a shot here to take a game here. He's got a good angle to get on the 4 ball. Evan made a mistake by scratching, so we'll see what Trey can do.
He's got to put a little bit of a stroke because it's not a lot of angle.
Just
get to squeeze between that 5 and 6.
Justin Hall in the comments, I like to slop everything in. Okay, pro player. Way to avoid what I was just saying. You can't agree with me for once in your life. Great player, great friend. Justin Hall, we'd like to see you back over here sometime. maybe that could be another match too. Justin Hall and Donnie Mills up on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be an awesome match to watch. Them guys both play lights out. I mean, I don't think Donnie will like it, but I'm just messing. I'm just messing. Gotta tease every once in a while. But Justin has been playing Jeremy Bell. I am playing Derek Santos at 6 o'clock. Race 2, 21, 10 ball for 500. You might know him if you've seen him. A lot of people do know Derek. I didn't know Derek until I seen him. He's just been playing back for the last couple months. He took like a year or two off. It should be a good matchup though.
Sounds familiar.
He plays down in the south area, like Strokers, CM's place, down there.
Trey,
Trey looks like he's getting out here, yeah, and we have 15-13 stomping his way back to the home run. Good ball speed right there.
he's not going away without a fight. So
No. And we got 15-13, and these guys look like they're about to take a break. So, or Evan's going to the bathroom. So I'm gonna step outside the booth. I'll be right back. I don't know if Alan is too, but we'll be right back.
Apparently I gotta work on my one real kick shots. Literally like a job. 34 or what? Oh my god.
Okay, well, we're back in the booth. Trey needs this game right here to try to make it 15-14, so I think he's just going to try to draw beneath it or run into the 7 and try to get a shot, just like he just did. He hit it pretty good, so I think he's just going to play the 7 on the side, 8 in the corner, 9 on the side, 10 in the same corner as the 8. He should get out here. What's going on, Robbie? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Got a pretty close matchup here. Good out by Trey. Yeah, big game right here.
Is that a breaking one?
No, I think Evan had a chance at the table and Evan scratching him ball in hand.
Oh, okay. If you want to do that with either one of these guys.
No, sir. Well, 15-14 instead of 16-14 is a lot better for Trey. But let's see what happens. Evan is up by 1 game, so it's a race to 3 for Evan, a race to 4 for Trey. Let's see what happens. Trey adjusted his break the last time, and I think he made a ball, but he didn't get a shot on the 1, so he's been having trouble with the break all day in the set, so these guys have been here since 2 o'clock playing, and we're now at the 3-hour mark. So,
well, they actually got a little bit of a late start, so they're probably staying in a couple hours right now.
well, I got here at 2:30. So,
And I think they might have still been on their first game. Then.
oh, okay. Well, they got 2.5 hours.
Trey got caught.
When we going to
holiday
see
traffic.
Derek and Trent play, that game is actually brewing. Me and Trent were just talking about it the last time I seen him, which was Saturday. I told him I'm playing for 500 here. We haven't exactly set up a date yet, but I actually beat him in the last tournament. Race to 5, anybody can win though in a tournament. Gambling's a little different. The kid plays super strong, so I might have my hands full, but we'll see.
He's definitely quite the shot at.
Yeah, Trent.
Trenton, if you're watching, what are you, like 8 now? No, just kidding with you, bud.
He is a 645, I think, Fargo, or 640 something player like that. Incredible for 16 years old, or 15 years
15.
old. 15 years old, and he is a 640 Fargo. Kid plays lights out, and he has no fear.
Alrighty, so here's a big question. I think you might. That fly ball looks like it's taking up a lot of pocket, but he might go ahead and play defense on this one.
Yeah, he's going to play defense behind the 3, and he got a roll. He got away with it. He did get away with it, so we'll see what Evan go to the side roll and try to hit this one, and he hits it at 1,000 miles an hour and gets a roll. And he's straight in on the 1 and spots up the 10, so
Hey, we didn't call that.
yeah.
Thought that was pretty obvious.
Trust me, if Evan thought he could have made it, I'm sure he would have called it.
He created an angle off of that one and it just came back. It's just back to 1 real kick. We're trying for the 10 ball again. Oh, don't do it.
Oh, wow. He almost made that ball. And he got away with it, it looks like. Trey might be able to come off the rail here, but it doesn't look like it. So I think he may be kicking one rail out it.
Well, if he does, is he going to get on the 3 doing that? Because it's a small window he has to get in.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to masse around this 3 ball. So, and he gets about 6 inches short. So, yeah, real tight window here for Evan. Honestly, I don't know if I want to risk trying to go around and try to get shape on the 3. I mean, you could probably play this easy and get shape on the 3, or, yeah, just like that, see? Get a little funny with a tight window like that. He's probably going to try to make this ball and get on the 5 in the side pocket. It's a big game for Evan right here to go up 16-14 instead of a tied ball game at 15-15, but we'll see.
Yes, it wouldn't stretching out like that. He's got to be a little careful with scratch.
Yeah, it makes it a little more difficult, but I just put a little high spin on this and get on the 5. And he makes it and gets a decent roll at the 5 in the corner pocket, almost dead straight in.
Still has to be a little careful. Just a little stop shot. Don't want to draw that or anything.
No, I wouldn't draw that. Good shot by Evan, punching that ball into the side rail. See, just roll this ball just a hair. Evan's probably going to punch it, though.
Yeah, why not?
1 rail out. When Evan's playing good and he's feeling his stroke, he punches at a lot of balls. And I mean, he pockets the ball really well when he's feeling good, so.
He doesn't like seeing Trey catch up either.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see Trey see any part of the finish line, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's going to get out right here and be up 16-14.
Here's the shot.
And he does much so.
I mean, you can't ask for more than that.
Yeah. He gets a little funny on the 9, but I think he's just going to draw out 2 rails, go to the bottom rail, or 3 rails. And he gets dead straight perfect on the 10, and we're looking at 16-14. Yes, sir. 16-14 Evans' way with him breaking. The last time he broke, he ran a 2-pack, so.
If he does that again, well, it's the end of this match.
Yes, sir.
A little bit of draw on that 1 ball as it bounces around a little bit. Look at that 10 ball.
Oh, wow.
But
If it hung up for Allen, Allen, if it hung up for Evan, he would have been shooting at that, though.
Yeah. I mean, look at that 1 ball.
He's shooting at the 1 ball pretty straight in with a pretty wide open table. I don't see any problems with this rack besides getting on the 2 right here.
Well, going from the 2 to the 3, maybe, depending on this.
Oh.
Bobbles it.
And then I do that, right?
He doesn't leave Trey exactly the easiest shot because he has to play on this fast cloth real soft.
It's going to want to go down there.
Yeah,
that 10 ball.
honestly, if I'm Trey, I might even try to go 2 rails, top rail, bottom rail, and try to get back on the 2 instead of try to slow roll it. Because if you slow roll this ball, you might get funny with the table rolling so slow, just like you just did.
That's a nice shot. He's definitely going to get there.
Yep. The right call.
All right, forward.
And he is...
Forward and maybe the 3. Well, actually, that 6 is probably blocking the side pocket. Take a look real quick.
I might try to just draw back and play a 3 in the same corner.
That's a big concern. He came out okay, but always worry about bumping that 3 ball with everything being so close.
Yeah, like I said, at this point in time, you got to play the simple pool. You don't want to do anything. You could make any big mistakes here.
A little bit of movement here, but
Yeah,
6 balls open after the 4, so.
Oh, he overcut it. And he's going to leave Evan with a wide open shot on the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Evan's probably just gonna play 2 rails out for the 4.
All the way back down.
3 rails. Yeah, he gets a good angle. He's probably just gonna pocket this ball and play the 6 down in the corner instead of rolling it for the side because of the angle. Or he's gonna shoot it right in the side just like that. I didn't think he had that much of an angle. Wow. Good shot.
Angle to get back across.
Yeah, good shot for Evan to get it back across for the 9. And Evan is seeing the finish line, folks.
He's gonna slug this one. Oh, surprise. Probably gonna see that one come around a couple rails.
And Evan's playing for the cheese. He plays lights out.
That's his ring game shot.
Yeah. Well, Evan made it to the hill first with his 3-game spot. So technically, we're looking at 14-14 if these guys were playing even. What a matchup it's been for Trey and Evan, no matter what happens from here. But let's see if Trey can bounce back if Evan breaks dry here.
Give him the chance, he will. I mean, he's definitely, like I said, the difference in these games, it's easily closed up if it's not for some of the rolls.
Yeah.
That
Trey's had his chances, honestly.
he's had a few missed.
He's had a few open chances that he's took. He's could have played a little different, but that just goes to show, pool rolls can go any which way in the game.
Well, without a doubt. I'm really hoping that whenever all is said and done, regardless of which way it goes, that Trey comes back out and joins us, because he can definitely put some heavy competition on a lot of really good players that come out here.
Yeah, me and Trey were actually talking before Evan and Trey were talking about sending a match out here.
Mm-hmm.
So we might see me versus Trey here in the near future.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, that would be a good one. Trey's a little favored in that match, honestly. I think he plays a little more sportier than I do, but what a shot that was. Banked the 1 to break out the 2 in a shot. Now he's a little funny, though, because if he can get out here, the 7, I think might go by in the side pocket, but he may try to break out it right here. Bump the 3, bump the 8 ball. Yeah, now it goes. So Evan is looking good right here on this out. Getting on this 5, though, from where he's at, it's a little tricky. I may just try to play it 1 rail, come up by the 6 ball to play the 5 in the corner. He wants to come somewhere in this direction to play the 5 ball here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and he comes around 3 rails instead. And he doesn't get a roll, but he's still going to shoot at the same corner.
Well, I know he's still a little bothered with that 6 to 7.
The 7 goes by the 8 in either corner he wants to shoot at, so he honestly might just play safe here behind the 9. Oh, and he got a roll. What a good shot by Evan on the hill. Trey might try to massage around this 9 ball and try to give himself a shot.
I'm pretty sure he can definitely come off the bottom rail clean and hit it, but yeah, you're right. If he can just massage that just a little bit, I think he can just pocket the 5 where it is. Looks like that one just came open too.
Looks like the 5 ball goes by the 9. Yeah, this could be the end of the match right here. Evan,
I would say the odds are in its favor.
Yeah, I think the 6. I think he's gonna try to draw out 1 rail for the 7 to play in the corner, or he might even shoot in the side. And he got a little funny, but
Came up a little high, but
yeah, he's gonna probably just bank this ball 1 rail, or even try to cut it. I think he's going to try to make it the one rail.
I'm gonna call a cut, and then back out for the 8-ball. Wow, and look at the where it left it though. Still not leaving very an easy out.
Yeah, Trey, he hasn't been seeing him getting the rolls the second half of this match. If I were Trey right now, I'd have to kick this
Top
ball.
rail.
I'd have to kick this ball, yeah, one rail.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he's going 2 rails though. Oh, wow.
That was a
And
really
he
good
barely
try.
just misses the ball. And he gives Evan ball in hand with 4 balls out. If Evan gets good shape on the 9, he got a little funny here, but he's probably just going to run into the 10.
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna help it line up for the 9
Yeah.
ball.
Oh, he didn't even
He
touch the
didn't
10. Oh, he got 1 rail for the 9, and
Yeah.
this might be the end of the match, folks. And he hits it good. Oh, man, he got a little funny.
I think he's looking pretty good from here.
Yeah, he should be good here.
Just control that cue ball.
What a match, folks. What a match.
Nicely done. 2,000 to Evan. Well, 1,000 of it was his. So
Yeah, 2,000 in the
extra
middle,
1,000.
extra 1,000 to Evan, and
nice.
that's the match. So, guys that are in the live stream right now, we have another match coming up at 6 o'clock. Derek LaPrairie versus Derek Santos. Race 221, 1,000 in the middle, 10 ball. So,
I mean, definitely.
Finish this one out. Thank you, obviously, everyone for joining us up to this point. I hope you will join us for the next matchup that's coming. We'll let Derek 2 come in and get in some practice, and hope to see everybody back as soon as possible. And for the 2 guys that's playing, hats off to you both if you're listening to this later on. Great matchup, and appreciate it from everyone. We will talk to everyone very soon.